Hey guys, studying in the UK can seriously change your life, but let's be really honest, if you don't plan the financial aspect of it right, it can either make a serious dent in your savings or set you up for massive loans once you're done. Which is why it is really important that you plan your study in the UK to the T to try and save as much as you can. Now, one of the ways of doing this is to get a part-time job while you are studying in the UK, which will help cover daily expenses. But if you're looking at saving a chunk of money, especially where your fees or your tuition goes, I genuinely suggest you try and apply for a scholarship, because while some scholarships just take care of the tuition, a lot of other scholarships cover costs like your travel costs, your visa costs, and the cost of your living expenses in the UK. In today's video, we're covering 10 such scholarships that are open for graduate and postgraduate courses in the UK. And some of these deadlines are approaching really quickly, so I'd step on it if I were you. Now with that, I'm Ashika and let's dive in. First up, we have the UCL Master Scholarships for International Students. And this is for postgraduate courses. The deadline to apply for this is the 27th of April 2023 at 5 p.m. BST. And this is specifically for the University College London, UK. They're offering up to 75 scholarships for this program, and the scholarship is worth £15,000 and is for 1 year only unless the full-time program is 2 years. In that case, the scholarship will be paid 50% in each year. Now, in order to be eligible for this, you would have to pay the overseas fees rate, you would have to come from a lower income background, and you would have had to have submitted an admissions application for a full-time master's degree at UCL in 2023-2024. And this is for courses that start in September 2023. Next up, we have the UWE Millennium Scholarship for International Students. The deadline for this is the 31st of May 2023. And this is specifically for the University of West of England, UK. This scholarship is applicable on eligible postgraduate programs offered at the university, and they're offering one scholarship for September 2023. The scholarship would cover 50% of tuition fees for one academic year. Now, in order to be eligible for this, you would have had to have the equivalent of a British first in an undergraduate degree, hold an unconditional offer or a conditional offer where IELTS or equivalent English language is the only condition, be a new student to the UWE Bristol with no previous UK study, be classified as an overseas student for fees purposes, and not be in receipt of another scholarship or award or be a sponsored student. You would also have to provide official transcripts at the time of the application. Next, we have the Global Wales Postgraduate Scholarships for International Students, and the deadline for this is the 31st of May 2023. Now it includes a lot of host institutions, which include Cardiff University, Swansea University and the University of South Wales. This includes the entire list here. This scholarship is available for eligible full-time postgraduate programs at the above universities. Now this scholarship is only open for certain countries, which are most European countries mentioned here. And if you're talking about the rest of the world, it includes USA, Canada, India and Vietnam. As a part of the scholarship, students would receive a £10,000 fee scholarship towards the cost of tuition fees for 1 year of a postgraduate master's program. In order to be eligible for this, you should have submitted an application to study at an eligible postgraduate program at one of the Welsh universities mentioned above. You should be due to start your postgraduate program in September 2023. You should be classified as an overseas student for paying fees, and you should belong to one of the countries mentioned above. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I make content on moving to the UK, how you can get a job in the UK, how you can study in the UK, and what you should expect from your life once you move here. Next up, we have the UWE Chancellor'S Scholarship for International Students. The deadline for the same is the 31st of May 2023, and the host institution for this is the University of the West of England, Bristol. This scholarship is being offered for eligible postgraduate programs offered at the university, and they will be granting one scholarship. As a part of the scholarship, 50% of the tuition fees of one academic year would be covered. In order to be eligible for this, you would have had to achieve the equivalent of a British first in an undergraduate degree, hold an unconditional or a conditional offer where IELTS or an equivalent English language is the only condition, be a new student to UWE Bristol with no previous UK study, be classed as an overseas for fees purposes, not be a sponsored student or in receipt of another scholarship or award, and provide official transcripts at the time of the application. Next up, we have the Glenmore Medical Postgraduate Scholarship at the University of Edinburgh. And the deadline for this is the 1st of June 2023. This scholarship is specific to the University of Edinburgh in UK, and they're offering 3 awards. The scholarship is being offered for the human medical programs. It will cover tuition fees for the duration of the program of the study. Now, this scholarship will be awarded to applicants who are accepted for the admissions in 2023-2024 on one of the above listed eligible human medical programs. They should have also already been offered a place at the University of Edinburgh and should have firmly accepted that offer. The vision for this program is that successful applicants on completion of their studies will continue to work in countries that will benefit from their furthered medical education. Next up, we have the 10E Centenary Master's Scholarship, and the deadline for this is the 2nd of May 2023. This is applicable to the Institute of Education, University College London in UK. Full-time taught master's degree programs offered at the UCL Institute of Education are eligible for this award. This award is not available for MA in Educational Neuroscience or for any online courses. The scholarship will cover full tuition fees and accommodation at the International Students' House for 1 academic year. Now, in order to be eligible, you would need to belong to an eligible low or lower middle income country that we just discussed. You would also have to have an official unconditional offer to study a full-time master's degree at IOE and have not studied or lived in the UK before. The next scholarship being offered is the University of Sussex Chancellor'S International Scholarships, and the deadline for this is the 26th of April 2023. This is being offered by the University of Sussex, and it is for full-time master's programs offered at the University of Sussex schools, except for these courses. Now, they're offering up to 100 scholarships here, and the value of each of these scholarships is £5,000. In order to be eligible for this scholarship, you would have to be classified as an overseas student for fees purposes. You should be taking up a place in a full-time master's degree starting in September 2023. You should be self-financing yourself and have excellent academic grades. The next scholarship is the UCL Global Undergraduate Scholarship, and the deadline for this is the 24th of April 2023. This is being offered by the University College London, and the program that it's being offered for is the bachelor's degree in any subject at the university. Under this scholarship, there are up to 30 awards that are available in this year. 10 of these awards are for full tuition fees and maintenance, and 20 awards are for full tuition fees. The scholarship is available for the normal duration of the program. Now, in order to be eligible for this, you would have to be eligible to pay the overseas fees rate. You would have had to come from a lower income background, and you would have had to have submitted an admissions application for a full-time undergraduate degree at UCL in 2023-2024. Next, we have the International Undergraduate Merit Scholarships at the University of Sheffield, and the deadline for this is the 24th of April 2023. As you can expect, this is for the University of Sheffield in the UK, and the offer is for any undergraduate degree offered at the university except medicine and dentistry. As a part of this scholarship, they have 75 awards available. This scholarship provides 50% tuition fee reduction. Now, in order to be eligible for this, your program must be scheduled to start at the University of Sheffield in autumn 2023. You must have also received an offer for a course studied in full at the University of Sheffield. You must also be self-funded for tuition purposes and be eligible to pay the overseas tuition fee. And finally, we have the EIRA Francis Davies Scholarship at Swansea University. The deadline for this is the 28th of May 2023, and this is applicable for the Swansea University in the United Kingdom. The scholarship is being offered for full-time taught master's postgraduate courses within the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Life Sciences at Swansea University, and they're offering 1 scholarship. The scholarship would cover full tuition fees. In order to be eligible for this, you must hold a minimum bachelor's degree or an equivalent qualification. You should have also formally accepted an offer to study at an eligible full-time postgraduate taught master's program within the College of Human and Health Sciences at Swansea University for September 2023. You should be female. You should be a new student to Swansea University from September 2023. You should demonstrate strong academic ability, financial requirement, and the desire to study the chosen course at Swansea University in your application. You should be a national and a permanent resident of the EFD-eligible countries 2023 as listed by the World Bank and Lending Group's classification as being low income or lower middle income as of the 1st of July 2021. You should not have received any other financial support from the Swansea University. And you should not be a progressing student from the college, Swansea University. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes when you apply for your student visa to study in the UK, you do have a face-to-face interview in which they will ask you a bunch of questions. And I genuinely suggest you prepare well in advance for that. And if you need any help with that, I suggest you watch this video.